And now, more with Social Women with your hosts, Pat Cruz, Amy Diaz, and Bronwyn Dannenfelser.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Social Women. I am your co-host, Bronwyn Dannenfelser, and our toll-free number is 855-252-2020.
Backside.
And we are here talking with Jennifer Frosch Leal, from the founder and CEO of Savor the Thyme, and we're talking about the Backside Challenge. And thank you for that lead-in music, Larry.
Oh,
That's
inspiring.
You're always good
It
for
does
that.
keep us entertained.
I'm going to use that in a video.
Well, you know, 'cause we were talking about this. You've got your Backside Challenge. It's up on your website, and it's a wonderful way that women are keeping each other accountable, and it's making it fun. So, again, you've got exercises that you're doing once a day? Or
Once a day.
So once a day for your booty, your backside,
switch it
whatever
up every
one.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And right now, is it squats? Is that what you
It's
said?
lunges.
Lunges.
20 per leg.
20 per leg, and then I get on and I say, all right, ladies, I've done mine, and so I'm socially accountable to everybody that's on there.
That's right.
I like
I'll check in on you.
Uh-oh.
I said I can do that one.
Well, that,
We can do it together here in the office.
think
I
you
can do
should.
that one.
Very good. Larry, are you in?
I don't have a backside.
So,
My wife reminds me that every day.
oh, no.
Just go back to legs. So if you have the back legs contest or whatever's going on, I can be a part of that.
You'll work on the legs.
Yeah.
I want to see you build your backside.
So, while we're at the break, we were talking again about, you know, these healthy things that we need to do for ourselves, and, you know, the great things that we can keep at our refrigerator to make sure that we're not repeating or going back to old habits, especially as, you know, everyone's made our resolutions or these goals coming up. What are these specific things we can keep in the work fridge here or the fridge at home so that when we go home and you're starving because you haven't eaten all day, and like Pat, she works like a little crazy lady.
me.
Yeah, so you kind of grab at anything. What are these things that we can have in the fridge?
Okay, well, one of my favorite, especially when I'm having a sweets craving, is low-fat yogurt. And there's so many varieties these days.
I could do that.
And I know you're a little old for this, but my kids love frozen tube yogurts because we take it and then
I
it
won't
thaws.
do that, but my son likes that.
There's Greek yogurt, too. A lot of adults like the thicker
I
Greek
love
yogurt.
Greek. Actually, that's what I have. I have either the 2%, because I find for those that don't know about like low fat and fat free,
Right.
usually what happens
Yo.
with fat free, no, what happens with fat free is that in order for you to get a better taste, they pump up the sugar,
That's
which
right.
turns into fat anyway, so you might as well
Right.
do the low fat. I do the 2% sage Greek yogurt that has so it's like the half Greek yogurt and then the half fruit, but I don't use all the fruit. Instead, what I do is that I'll put fresh blueberries in or fresh strawberries in. So it portions control my intake of Greek yogurt, because if I get the normal container, it's a little bigger. So so instead of me doing half and then putting half in the fridge and it may or may not go bad, I'd rather just do the smaller container, not have the fruit that it comes with, and then just throw in my own fresh fruit.
Makes it easy.
Yes,
It's good for the sugar, too.
Good
it's
tip.
so
Good tip.
and
Calcium.
10 grams of protein,
Right.
2 grams of fat, or 1.5. It's great. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, and when I have salty cravings, we always have olives in the fridge. We're olive fanatics. And cheese.
But
I love cheese.
Aren't
So
they-
Now, what kind of olives? Black olives or green olives?
doesn't matter.
Yeah, bust that
Usually
myth for
black
me.
we have.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I bust the cheese and the olive myth because those are two of my
They're
favorites.
fat when I think of that. Like they're so.
Oh, really?
There's
There's so many good oils though with the olives. So I guess it depends sometimes what you define as healthy, maybe.
So they're good.
I think that for the cheese, I get reduced fat cheddar and reduced fat feta. Nothing below 50% though, because then it's like
Trader-
chewing on a tire. You don't want to do that.
Trader Joe's has the best fat-free feta. The crumble
I don't know.
feta. Oh no. Oh, I am one that's like crazy with labels, and I could probably sit here and tell you exactly what it has, but it does high in protein. Again, I always look at sugars when there's fat free, but the container, it's really cool container, and you just kind of, I sit there and a lot of times I just kind of scoop it out and I eat it all, but it's so good.
Now, does
With
it count
everything.
if you get the cheese that you want? Take a permanent mark and write low fat on it. Does that count?
No.
Can you do that?
It doesn't, I'm
Can you trick
sorry.
yourself?
You can try. You can try. That's like when I put these skim milk in my coffee. Pretend it's good. No.
What? It's not? Wait a minute.
I cut the
Wait.
cheese.
It is not?
Oh, I meant for my preference. I love half and half in my coffee. I'll cut some of the fat out on my cheese. But
Okay.
not my half and half. So I have those. And salsa. I always have salsa. It's kind of
The number one item that we must all keep in our fridge. What is that?
In your fridge?
Yes.
Beer.
Fresh. Fresh beer. Fresh fruit
you
and
weren't asking me,
vegetables.
sorry.
I would say fresh fruit and vegetables.
Okay. Well, if
I know that's hard for people, but it's true.
When our listeners want to get in touch with you, what is the best way for them to do so?
My website would be great, and the URL is savoringthethyme, thyme.com. That would be great.
Yeah, and I think we've got a recipe of yours that we can put up on the website, or we can just lead people right to yours and they can check out. I went through some of your recipes, and I'm a foodie, so yeah, you've got some great stuff up there. Thanks for doing that.